What's up guys, I'm Ginaldi Son, BS Ed Math 3B, student from Eastern Visayas State University.
And I am Joan Holanda, third year BSED Math student from Eastern Visayas State University.
In this video, we will be going to differentiate and graph linear inequalities and linear equations.
Objectives. The first one is differentiate linear inequalities in two variables from linear equation into equation. And the second one is illustrates and graphs linear inequalities in two variables. And the last is appreciate the concept of linear inequalities in two variables. Before we start, we will play a game named What Symbol I Am. So the first one is, yes, that's correct. That is less than. The second one is, yes, greater than. The third is, yes, it's equal. The number 4 is, less than or equal to. The number 5, greater than or equal to. And the last is, not equal to. What is a linear inequalities in two variables? Linear inequalities in two variables in an inequality that can be written in one of the following forms. That is, ax plus by is less than c and ax is greater than by is not equal to c. And linear inequalities in two variables represent the inequalities between two algebraic expressions where two distinct variables are included. In linear inequalities in two variables, we use greater than, less than, greater than and equal, and less than and equal symbols instead of using equal to a symbols. And the symbol less than and greater than represent the strict inequalities, and the symbol less than or equal and greater than or equal represents slack inequalities. To represent linear inequalities in one variables in a number line is a visual representation and is convenient way to represent the solution of the inequalities. For example of linear inequalities in two variables are 3x is less than 2y plus 5 and 8y minus 9x is greater than 10 and 9x is greater than or equal to 10 over y and x plus y is less than or equal to 0. Now, we will discuss the graph of linear inequalities in two variables. The statement involving symbols like less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, and two distinct variables are called linear inequalities in two variables. Let us see here how to find solution of such expression graphically. Below are the two examples of linear inequality shown in the figure that graph of y is greater than x minus 2 and y is less than or equal to 2x plus 2r. We can see the graphs of y is greater than x is minus 2 and y is less than or equal to 2x plus 2. And it have different coverage of the graph according to their sign, if greater than or less than or greater than or equal and less than or equal to.
So first, we will define what is a linear equation in two variables. A linear equation in two variables are equations in which of the two variables is the highest order or exponent is 1 and may have one, none, or infinity many solutions. The standard form of a two variables of a linear equation is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, where x and y are the two variables. The solutions can also be written in ordered pairs like x and y. In mathematics, linear equation in a two variables is the combination of two variables and a constant value present in them. When solving the linear equation, we will get the values of the variables, which is the x and the y. For example, negative x plus 2y minus 3 is equal to 0. 3x plus 4y is equal to 11 is equal to 0. 6y plus 5x minus 4 is equal to 0. There are three methods to solve pairs of linear equation in two variables, as shown below. Graphical method, substitution method, determinant method. Solving pairs of linear equation using substitution method. The substitution method is most useful for systems of two equations in two unknowns. The main idea here is that we solve one of the equation for one of the unknowns and then substitute the result into the other equation. There are steps to be considered. Step 1. Solve one of the equation for either x is equal or y is equal. Step 2. Substitute the solution from step 1 into the other equation. Step 3. New equation. Step 4. Solve for the second variables. For example, 2x plus 3y is equal to 5, x plus y is equal to 5. The first step is solve one of the equation for either y is equal or x is equal. We will solve second equation for y. So, x plus y is equal to 5, y is equal to 5 minus x. Second step is to substitute the equation from the step 1 in the second equation. 2x plus 3y is equal to 5. 2x plus 3 and substitute the value of y, which is 5 minus x, is equal to 5. Step 3. Solve this new equation. 2x plus distribute 3 to the quantity of 5 minus x is equal to 5, which is the answer is 2x plus 15 minus 3x is equal to 5. Combine like terms. 2x minus 3x is equal to negative x plus 15 is equal to 5. Negative x is equal to 5. Then, by addition property of equality, we will add negative 15 both sides. Then, we will come up with 5 minus 15. So, simplify x is equal to 10. Last step, solve for the second variable. Y is equal to 5 minus x is equal to 5 minus the value of x, which is 10, and y is equal to negative 5. Linear equation using elimination method. The elimination method is one method used to solve system of linear equation. The main idea behind this method is to get rid of one of the variables so that we can focus on a simpler equation. There are steps that to be also considered. First, if needed, rearrange the equation so that the variables appear in the same order. Second, if needed, multiply the equation so that one variable can be eliminated by addition. Next is add the equation together to eliminate this variable. This is essence of solving by elimination method. Next, you get a one variable equation. Solve for this variable, substitute the value for the variables into one of the original equation, and solve for the other variable. Here is one example in solving using elimination method. From the given equation, In graphing a linear equations, there are three possible solutions, namely unique solution, no solution, and infinite solution. So, in unique solution, the condition is a sub 1 over a sub 2 is not equal to b sub 1 over b sub 2. The graphical representation is a perpendicular line. While no solution, the condition is a sub 1 over a sub 2 is equal to b sub 1 over b sub 2 is not equal to c sub 1 over c sub 2. And the graphical representation is a parallel line. And the last solution is infinite solution or consistent and independent solution. The condition is a sub 1 over a sub 2 is equal to b sub 1 over b sub 2 is equal to c sub 1 over c sub 2. Then the graphical representation is a straight line. Okay, we're done. So here are some practice exercise to be answered in your own. That's all for today. Hope you learned something. Thank you.